Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. To the inside, Embiid. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Folks, this is called a rim read, and it's so critical to be able to find three-point shooters in exactly this spot.
Now, here's SGA. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Inside, Embiid with the steal. And Leonard has it in the corner. Nailed from three-point land.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Now a timeout called by Virginia Beach. We're about 1 minute into the first. Booker looking around. Here's Mourning. Pass to Bosch. And Embiid with the block.
What a rejection by Embiid in close. He saw him coming and got there to deny it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Here's Wade. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA double team. Ben Carroll left side. A pass to Bosch. Rebound by Albuquerque.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. Down low. Here's Leonard. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Leonard's got 5 now.
The toughness and tenacity very much describe Kawhi Leonard's game.
Shots good by Booker.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
This is some quality playmaking, feeding a perimeter shooter while all eyes are directed inside.
To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Bosch, so tough to stop when he gets that kind of position down low, forcing the D to foul.
He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. 1:03 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Booker from the arc. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Millsap left side. Out to Wade. Bosch, the screen. Back to Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a hand on it.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Stolen by Bosch. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Lanier. Albuquerque leading by 8. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Albuquerque again can't hit it. Mourning inside. The layup missed. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Albuquerque. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Pass to Booker. From 13, Booker going to work inside.
And the confidence this kid has in his shot is something else. Booker isn't afraid to let it fly.
Tips it up. Outside for Nene. And stolen by Booker. Out to the wing. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Lanier, no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. Down by 12.
In the era of three-point shooting, there's still nothing more important than protecting the rim. Woo-hoo.
And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Buzelis. Still without a basket.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
Albuquerque leading by 14. Booker with it. Picked up by Edwards. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Yes, that was made possible by a great pass. Read the floor, saw the opening, and delivered.
Here's Nene. It's deflected. On the wing, Thompson. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Looking to end the run. It's blocked.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
Virginia Beach making a switch here. There's 1:59 left in the first half of basketball. Wade inside.
And he'll free up more space for himself on the perimeter with buckets like that. Wade's smart to get to work inside.
2 points. That one goes.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Thompson no good on the free throw.
I think when we look back on the career of Klay Thompson, he is going to be considered one of the greatest shooters in the history of this league.
The drive by Booker.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Here's Nene. And it's Kurylenko with the rebound. Albuquerque leading by 18. Thompson inside the line. And again, it's Albuquerque.
Well, nice play by Klay Thompson, one of the best shooters in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Cunningham. And Kurylenko sends it back.
Boy, how about that defense? Coaches love to see that. Protect your paint.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Yeah, truly elite scorers like Devin Booker. They find different ways to score. That time, the second chance.
And Albuquerque with the possession. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Edwards. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's Albuquerque finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Pass to Embiid. And he's good on the three ball. Embiid's got the first field goal of the second half for Albuquerque. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And Virginia Beach with the possession here. For three, Booker. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. SGA on the wing. Pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And stolen by Booker. Bosh with it. Now guarded by Ingram. And here's Booker from the arc. Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And go back to the steal by Embiid. That ignited the break. And Joel's length is such a factor defensively.
Edwards, no good. And so here's Albuquerque. The three from Banchero. Bosh with some nice D. Here's Mourning. Takes a three. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And SGA has got the ball here for Albuquerque. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Wade. Rebound by Albuquerque. SGA double team. Looking for Ingram. He gets it in there. Embiid wide open. It's good from long range. Embiid's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Albuquerque. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on a 15-3 run right now. Connects from three-point range.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Ingram outside. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That's on Dwayne Wade. For Albuquerque, they started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
This is where Devin Booker is so good with his feel for the game, gets that defender reacting and gets to the free throw line.
Virginia Beach shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That one misses.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so here's Albuquerque. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Ingram left side. And that comes off the assist by SGA. Ingram's got 7 points. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Albuquerque out in front. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so here's Albuquerque. Out to Thompson. Launches it. Millsap grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the paint. Here's Lanier. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Albuquerque.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. And there's the call on Bosh. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Out to Kirilenko. There's the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, nice feed by Booker, playing the inside-out game.
Here's Booker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
Yeah, easy call.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Booker.
Well, when it comes to desire to create offense, there's no cause for concern with Devin Booker. He's a natural scorer.
Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, it's amazing when you share the basketball how many good things happen.
No good from Booker. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Albuquerque. Looking for Ingram. He gets it in there. Embiid inside. It's tipped. 5 to shoot. And it's SGA penetrating. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Wash with it. Now SGA defending. Pass to Leonard. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Leonard's got 11 points here in just the second half. Outside Edwards. And that one is good.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
It's Ingram on the wing. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
And Albuquerque with the possession. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And when you've got Ingram's length and reach, you gotta throw it down.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And a wide open look for Kirilenko. Drills it from outside. Kirilenko's got 6 points in the quarter. Pass to Mourning. Fires the three. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's foul number 2 for him. It's Kirilenko on the wing. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket is good.
Well, that's what you call a tough two, because if you're in the lane at deep book size, you never know what could happen.
And Devin Booker hits from deep.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Buzelis, no one around him. And again, Albuquerque with a triple.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
And so Albuquerque takes the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our great crew, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks for tuning in to NBA action with us. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Here's Randall. And the shot goes down. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. Kuzma with the ball. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. And here's Minnesota now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Such a unique player, Clark. Miles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, B.A. I mean, those are two very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate.
That'll be a 5-second call. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Fourth three, rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Turner. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Minnesota with the ball. Pass to Gobert. Edwards with it. Now Porter defending. And here's Edwards. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Off the inbound pass. Offensive board. Pass to DiVincenzo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Now here's Turner. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And the Wolves still seeking their first title, Clark.
Yep, the Lakers won 5 championships when they played in Minneapolis, B.A., way in the day. The Timberwolves joined the league in 1989, and they're still trying to bring another basketball title to the city. This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
And, B.A., that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. Now the Timberwolves with it. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing. And then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly. And then anticipation. I mean, timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders.
Minnesota leading by 12. Here's Edwards, plenty of space. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards got 10 points.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder facing the New York Knicks. Hello, everyone. We've got some great NBA action for you tonight. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And it's the Knicks to start out. Hard with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Here's Towns. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And it's powered home by Towns.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now here's Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. Clock at 6. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Good discipline on offense. Holmgren not hesitating to make the feed as soon as he sees the open man.
Back to Brunson. With the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. That one misses for Towns. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Mitchell. Williams looking around. Nice move. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. They trail by 3.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Outside Hart. And Hart throws it down.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter. Here's Wiggins. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So both teams changing it up here. Knicks trail by 4. McBride attacking. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
The speed of Clarkson is a problem for defenses, especially when the floor is wide open.
Back to Mitchell. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Diawara. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Aaron Wiggins.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
So he comes up empty at the line. And it's Thunder's ball. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of this game. The free throw drops for Williams. And Williams drops them both.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Three-pointer. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. It's the Thunder, up 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Williams misses. New York trailing. Pass to Shannon. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
And the three-pointer goes.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Now here's Mitchell. Wallace outside. Back to Mitchell. There's the triple. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And a big finish by Robinson.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yeah, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Kept alive.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Mitchell, good. Mitchell's got 8 points.
A coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Both teams will make substitutions. Knicks trail by 6. Brunson with it. Watched by Wallace. Kicks it out Towns. Outside Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Good work defensively by Dort. Here's Oklahoma City now. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Williams in the post. 6 to shoot. Misses again. Now 0 for 3. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Back over to you.
Physical. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Williams. Back to Williams. Over Hart. Second chance effort. Williams misses. Here's Bridges.
Are you kidding me?
Clear the deck!
Wow!
And how about the hops Bridges has? Showing off some there with the slam.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Robinson with the block. Inside. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
50 seconds left in the first half. And Brunson, here we go. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Here's SGA. Money from 17 feet out. SGA's got 6.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams misses. Knicks leading by 4. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Whew. They're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. New York out in front, up 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oklahoma City trailing. The drive by Shea. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession. Six on the shot clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
When you're as good a passer and scorer as SGA, you'll get defenders to bite like that.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. SGA hits them both. And here's Brunson. Give him 8 points now. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Holmgren, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And he sinks the second. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Towns. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. And it's Bridges with the jam.
All talent there from Bridges.
Thunder with a lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hartenstein. Covered by Towns. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Brunson with it. He's picked up by SGA.
You love the assertiveness Bridges plays with, accepting contact while he's trying to score.
New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. That one's off. He hits the second from the line. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside, Williams. They grab their own miss. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Fast break, here comes New York. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And you have to be in awe of Bridges' athleticism. Gifted at leaking out and executing.
Pass to Williams. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Anunoby. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. They get it back. Hartenstein can't hit from in close. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 2-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Williams on the wing. Holmgren outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Timeout.
It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
It's the Timberwolves in Minnesota for a little interconference action here at the Target Center. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA.
Here we go.
I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Right side, Reed. It's Edwards on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up from the top of the key. Here's Gobert. Lays it up and banks it in. Gobert's got the first points up on the board for Minnesota.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
And Thompson throws it down.
So fast of foot, on the run, Osir, tough to catch.
Here's Edwards. Lays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Pistons passing it around. Pass to Duran. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. Here's Randall. Lets the 3 fly with the second effort. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game. Here's DiVincenzo. And the rebound goes to the Pistons.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
Pass to Edwards. To the inside. Over in the corner, Randall. Back to Reed. 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Minnesota in the lead. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside for Randall. All alone. And the shot goes down.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. And Tim, the improvement for the Detroit Pistons keyed by acquiring veteran floor spacers. You must like that aspect, am I right?
Yeah, I love that, Kevin. The fact that they have a star offensive player and they went out and added guys that can create more space for their best player, and also they've become a great defensive team.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skill.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself, and that is the difference.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Right side, Reed jacks up a 3. It's good from long range.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Left side, Reed. Outside, Edwards. 5 on the clock. Edwards drawing the double team. Reed. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Reeves got 5 points so far.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Cunningham outside. Thompson in the posts. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Edwards. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
It's good. Tim, and maybe I'm asking the wrong guy this, but are teams relying too much on the three-point shot?
Well, I do. I think there are nights I feel it becomes a little redundant, but the skill level of these players, Kevin, has led us here. More guys are capable of making that deep shot, so I don't see it going away anytime soon.
And the skill required to do it, no one knows that more than you. The skill required is just something else.
Consistency is what teams are looking for.
The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. It's hauled in by Stewart. The Pistons leading. Pass to Holland. Back to LeVert. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with them. On the wing, Thompson. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota with the ball. Edwards can't hit. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff.
series, a real strength of this team.
Fires from deep. Outside for Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. And he's good on the 3-ball. Randall's got 7.
And you don't see that kind of quickness from your bigs very often. Randall with great hands there.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's DiVincenzo. Nothing on the board. Pass to Reed. 3-pointer Randall. Detroit with the rebound. Here's Stewart. Defended by Gobert. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Off target with his 3. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. Cunningham for 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 3. Edwards. Beyond the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
Back to Cunningham. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on an 11-2 run. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Robinson on the wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Thanks for tuning in to NBA action with us. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. To the paint. It's stolen by Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. That one drops for him. Well, Grant, we've got a treat tonight. These are two of the best offenses in the league.
Yeah, B.A. You know, one thing they have in common, they make smart decisions with the ball. And, of course, they know how and when to attack. I think we'll get some high IQ hoops here tonight.
Castle misses. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. B.A.?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Here's Jokic. Outside Murray. Wembanyama gets a hand on it.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Oh, got that one up quick. Wembanyama's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Stolen by Jokic. Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 6.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Box for 3. Hits a three-pointer.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And San Antonio making a change here. A minute 53 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Jokic. Back to Brown. And here's Jokic. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Fox powers it home.
Fox is so good at exploiting the pick and roll. When the defense goes under the screen, he knows exactly what to do. Burn them with the jumper.
And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
Jokic, no good. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. And Denver pushing it up now. Denver moving it around. Jokic the screen. And it's Hardaway on the take. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Watson inside. Pass to Brown. Right side Hardaway. And here's Brown. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. With the teardrop. And it's finished off by Fox as he lays it in. Fox has got 9.
How about the soft touch from Fox? Measuring the floater beautifully. Love his initiative.
And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for San Antonio. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for San Antonio.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
San Antonio leading. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox, he said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Valanciunas can't get it to go. Spurs lead by 5. Stolen by Valanciunas. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Kick out to Brown. Outside Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Picked by Holmes. Here's Murray. And it's good from the elbow. Murray's gotten his second bucket.
In the mid-range, Murray can really make it happen now. He's just that versatile a scorer.
And San Antonio making a change here. San Antonio with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Wembanyama. From deep. San Antonio again missing. Now Murray. He's covered by Fox. Murray, no good. The 3 from Wembanyama. Rebound by the Nuggets.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Jokic. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 3. From deep, Harper. And it's Tyson with a rebound. They kick it out to Murray. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A. Basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
5 to shoot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Such a threat to score. Jokic taking advantage of the defense, being a little overzealous that time.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Jokic, the screen to the inside. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
They get the rebound. Three-pointer, Fox. Fires from deep. Watson with the rebound. Stolen by Wembanyama. Robbed. Right side, Hardaway. Back to Watson. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on them, too.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. That'll be a 5-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first half. Drive by Brown. There's the triple. Jokic, no good. San Antonio leading by 9. Jones comes with a double team. Castle for 3. They get it back. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Vassell. The 3-ball. Hauled in by Brown. And here's Denver. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. From deep, Johnson. He drops it from range.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, Harper. Watson with a rebound. Left side, Brown. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
The 3, Vassell. Unable to get that one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. San Antonio on top. Up 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Outside Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. Takes a 3. Fox. That smooth lefty shot. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Outside for Wembanyama. Back to Barnes. And there's a 3-second violation. Nuggets trail by 7. Murray from outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Murray to the rack.
And the quick feet of Murray really doing an extraordinary job getting out in transition.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Peyton Watson.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one. He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. 3-pointer, Fox. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9. Jokic up top. Oh, what a slam from the big man, Jokic.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
and just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Screen by Watson. Murray, no good. Spurs lead by 5. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Hardaway. Now Jokic for 3. And that's a miss. 8 for 14 on the night.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. Back to Jokic. Now Murray. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Pass to Wembanyama. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's foul number 2 for him. Kicks it out to Barnes. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. There's 1:26 left in the 3rd quarter. Over to the left wing. Here's Cornette. San Antonio again can't hit. Nuggets trail by 9. Pass to Jokic. Can't hit from in close. And San Antonio has possession. Now here's Sohan. Here's Harper. He's got 5. Knocks down the long J.
You know, can't sag off Harper as a defender. He'll pull up from deep right in your face.
Johnson with a bucket.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Pass to Johnson. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Inside. Out to the right wing. And it's Cornette with a rebound. San Antonio leading by 10. Off target at the rim. Pass to Jokic. With 1 on the clock. Inside. Jokic drops it in.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And so the San Antonio Spurs finishing the quarter. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Brown. Pass to Strother. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Murray from outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Champagnie. Releases. Outside Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Johnson. Three-pointer. Buries it from 3. And the Spurs lead by 11.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Hardaway.
Well, you got to give Hardaway Jr. credit, guys. I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to get to a spot and then make the defense compromise.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Denver's coach was going over with his team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Wembanyama double teamed. Three-pointer, Fox.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive for Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Sinks the tray. Champagne's got 6 points in the quarter.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Wembanyama. And he slams it down.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Yes, sir! That one's good!
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Spurs lead by 15. Wembanyama! It's good from beyond the arc.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Jokic. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
Hey, yo, right here. There's a screen. Wembanyama. Yes, sir!
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Nifty move. And up and in on the layup.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Outside Wembanyama. A minute 50 left to play in the fourth quarter. Lays it in easily.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Jokic. Wembanyama there for the rebound. San Antonio leading by 18.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Spurs.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Victor Wembanyama.
What a night. Doing it all. A triple-double. It takes a special player to do that. You have to enjoy watching this guy play.
Jacks up a 3. Oh, the shot is off. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 16-point game. The 8-footer. Wembanyama rips down the board. There's the drive. And stolen by Jokic. Oh, no good on the layup. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. And on tap tonight, it's the Knights going up against Virginia Beach. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
The tip-off goes to Detroit. To the inside. Stolen by Bosch. In transition, here comes Virginia Beach. It's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. Now Beal. Mitchell wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And you can get a vision for the future Booker might have in this league. He has all the foundational elements of an elite scorer. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here's Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Beal, that's for 2. Second shot opportunity. And Hibbert lays it up and in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
With the teardrop.
Oh, using that length on defense. Bosch positioning himself well to come up with the block.
Outside Edwards. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Making a selection and committing to it. He didn't even second guess that.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. Misses the step back jump shot. Wade with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Wade gets the bucket.
And he'll free up more space for himself on the perimeter with buckets like that. Wade's smart to get to work inside.
Now here's Beal. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Booker. Fades and shoots. Here's Nene. And Hibbert with the block.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Booker. Good on the 13-footer.
And the confidence this kid has in his shot is something else. Booker isn't afraid to let it fly.
Looking to end the run. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Booker with no one around. Misses with the tough leaning jump shot. Pass to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Now the defense has no answer for Mitchell's leaping ability. This man goes up and he will put it down on you quick.
Now here's Booker. Lets the three fly. Again, the miss by Booker. Here's Mitchell. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
In the open floor, very few people can stay with Mitchell.
A nice shot by Booker.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Pass to Thompson. Johnson surveying the floor. Millsap with the steal. Here's Booker. Yes, that goes in. Booker's got 7 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And we reach. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Virginia Beach.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Paul outside. Pass to Kittles. Parsons outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Sinks the three-pointer. Paul's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Knights.
I love how fast Paul makes these decisions. His basketball IQ is simply sensational.
Now Cousins, guarded by Nene, and there's the call on Nene. That's his first foul. Paul outside, pass to Kittles. Over in the corner, Paul. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. Detroit needs to get off a shot. No good. That would have tied it. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Outside Thomas. Knocked loose. Edwards inside. To the middle. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And being that Bosh is 6'11", dunking comes easy. And once he's this close to the basket, he's ready to attack.
Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Now here's Parsons. He has yet to score. And it's Paul missing. Millsap at the elbow. Here's Bosh. Up again. Pass to Thomas. The second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Thomas got 5.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
Now here's Paul. Nice move. Driving inside. And finished off by Paul.
Oh, we see you. He did not hesitate on that finish.
Here's Booker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, no fear from this young man. Booker will take any shot.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. The first one falls. Virginia Beach making a switch here. Both free throws good from Booker.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Inside, Cousins, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Cousins has got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Booker. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
It's stolen by Wade. Jumps up. Ah, the break finished off by Devin Booker.
Focus pays off for Wade there. He finds the steal and then gets it going on the break.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
And the leadership Paul brings to this team is so incredibly important. His teammates really rally behind him. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Virginia Beach shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Booker.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Booker hammers it down.
Another bucket. What a game this guy's having here. I'd keep getting him the ball.
The drive by Paul. The open shot. Cousins. Money from the wing. Cousins has got 6 here in this quarter.
Can't forget about the mid-range, Jay. Cousins rising up with confidence from there.
Here's Wade. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And it's Virginia Beach ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And happy you could join us. Oh, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And there's the youth. Wade jumping out of the gym.
Hibbert with the screen. For 3, Mitchell. And there's the call on Bosch. That is his first foul of the game. Thompson in the post. 6 to shoot. Here's Beal.
Nothing wrong with being all up in his grill.
Wade with the defensive effort. Booker left side. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
And Booker is just letting it all hang out right now. This young guy's confidence special.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. There's Beal with the 3. The rebound by Edwards.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Outside, Beal. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the officials.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Booker. Detroit with the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. In transition, here comes Virginia Beach. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you can't be reckless with the ball around Wade. That's a recipe for getting your pockets picked.
And then Johnson with the jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And the dunk by Booker.
Keep feeding the hot hand. Booker has it going in this one.
They double team Beal. Pass to Thompson. Now here is Maravich. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Now here's Booker. Maravich defending. The three. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Beal. Fires away from outside. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got 6.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
That one goes. Count it.
Way to get inside and create a high percentage look.
To the wing right side. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. Virginia Beach making a switch here. Here is Cunningham. Off the inbound pass. Drops in the tray. Cunningham's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. In transition, here comes Virginia Beach. Cunningham on the wing. Takes a 3. And again, it's Virginia Beach with a 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And it's Virginia Beach. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Knights. Johnson the screen. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bosh. By himself. And Millsap slams it in.
How many times have we seen Millsap throw it down? We've known about his leaping ability for years.
Thompson outside. There's Beal with the 3. Kicks it out to Johnson. Stolen by Bosh. Here's Millsap. And the shot is good. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Virginia Beach.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
4 on the clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Virginia Beach pulls it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And Nene with the stuff.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.